Yep. Welcome back to another edition of the Cruising Podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Cruz, and today is December 2nd. Yeah, 10:30, baby. We're getting closer and closer to earlier times. But where you can find the Cruising Podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, and YouTube. Anywhere else you can find your podcast needs, that's where you find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates of the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nice Down Finance. A. So it's gonna be a little bit of a quicker episode. I'm gonna have a longer episode tomorrow, mostly because I'm off work and things like that. But it's day two of 25 days of cruising. How's everybody doing, man? Hopefully, this is bring a uplifting pleasure to your ears and with you and your family, man. I'm telling y'all, man, I love this time of year. This is just such a fun, joyous time of year, and I'm hoping that all of you are enjoying this time with your families and with your friends, and mistresses, wherever, however way you want to roll with it. Side pieces, if that's what y'all want to do. That's hey, what I mean. They need love too. Yeah, all right. So just let you know. But being real about it, man. Like I said, man, 25 days. I'm gonna have well, today's one of those days where we're gonna talk about one movie in particular. That's a holiday classic, new holiday classic, actually. I'm talking about Violent Night. Yeah. David Harbour as a um John Wick style mm, sorry. John Wick style Santa Claus. Never thought you'd see something like this. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I first heard about it, I was like, "This is gonna be whack. It's gonna be like Santa Claus," and they didn't really show. What I liked about it was they never showed us, the action all the way through. Like they just gave us a little taste, a little taste. They said, "We're gonna give you guys a little taste about it," and I was like, "All right, okay, well, I might check it out." Then my brother calls me. Now, this is where I get most of my other like suggestions. I ain't gonna lie to you. I get suggestions from certain people and I can trust. You're part of the circle of trust if it's good. My brother for sure is the first person that told me about Mexican OT. And now I'm one of that Mexican OT's biggest fans. um, but this movie, he hits me up and he's like, Andrew, this is a new Christmas classic. He said, didn't I was like, he's like Violent Night. He said you need to watch Violent Night. And I was like, hold on, Rob. Hold on. You're telling me that this movie is actually good? This is Christmas classic. He's like, it's gonna be on the it's gonna be in rotation. I promise. Now I have maybe 10 movies that are in rotation right now that are, that's tradition. This movie became like number 11 and like top of the list, number 11. First of all, it has like a Christmas feel to it. It is a Christmas feeling movie because mostly because you got Santa Claus and shit. But yeah, of course. But also what's cool about it is that the action sequences in here are very violent. um I love the John Wick series. I truly do. Um But the action, I think this is made by, like, the director, right? If I remember correctly, the director of John Wick actually was the one, or stunt team or whatever, were the ones that was a part of this. I just wanna say this, from the bottom of my heart. David Harbour, we all know that Hellboy was not the greatest adaptation of Hellboy, okay? That was not a good look for him. We understand. We'll be okay. We're gonna survive. We survived it because he became a drunken, revenge-filled Santa that was just really wasn't he trying to rob them? No, he was, doing Santa things, and, of course, he gets stuck, in one place and, has to kill a lot of people. Can I just say, John Leguizamo as a villain is definitely he's the best when he plays a crazy character. Like, he played Martuccio in, Romeo plus Juliet, the modern day Romeo Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio. If you guys get a chance, go check that out. Like, John Leguizamo plays the hell out that role. The crazy role, the crazy guy, he plays the shit out that role. And it wasn't like truly, it was a good comedy, but you can just tell his character was very sadistic. I loved it. It was really, it's about a family that's celebrating Christmas that apparently have a lot of money, and pretty much their houses get robbed. Their house gets robbed, but Santa is trying to deliver presents, and Santa has to get very, very violent and bloody in this. So I'm just saying, man, if you guys definitely, put this in your Christmas rotation. I'm putting this out there for everyone. Put this bad boy, or like if it's not part of your rotation right now, I don't know what you're doing. Like this was amazing. Like this is the first time where it's not like a good feeling movie where the family's all together and they're putting star on the trees like 30 34 from Miracle on 34th Street or something like that, or Jingles All the Way, which will be talked about later on. But um this this didn't have that good family feeling. This just had really an action movie, but it was kind of based on Christmas time and it's based around Santa. And I thought the difference in it was awesome. It was cool to see. And like I know it's on Prime right now, probably for free. Well, not free, but you have to pay for Prime. But I paid for that movie. And I was like, I was definitely not disappointed at all. I enjoyed every second of it. I enjoyed every second of that movie. And you guys don't understand how awesome such a great movie. How else can I explain it? It's Christmas on steroids. But yeah, 25 days of Christmas, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. This is probably one of the more shorter episodes. But because I'm so tired right now. I'm trying to make sure that I put something out every single day for you guys. Make sure that it's but this is definitely a great this is a for real 10 out of 10 Christmas movie. This is up there with Christmas Vacation. I also, like I said before, Jingles All the Way. I think Jingle All the Way is one of the very missed, the very disrespected Christmas movie of all time. I do. And also I got some raunchy ones for you guys, like Office Christmas Party, um, night after, no, night before. Goodness gracious, night before. Y'all know me, man. I love me some Seth Rogen, bro. So you know Seth Rogen gotta be part of it, baby. So we're gonna be, like I said, during these 25 days, we're gonna get real creative. So we're gonna be doing Christmas movie reviews, giving you guys suggestions for what you can sit around and watch with your family. Have some eggnog with peanut butter whiskey, because that's what I have now. And let me tell you something. I didn't want to crack that open till Christmas. I cracked that bad boy open at Thanksgiving. And I'm just telling you right now, I don't know why y'all not at the store getting this shit. Screwball with eggnog? Screwball, like boozy egg? Oh my gosh. That's what, that shit end wars. That ends wars. I'm just letting it be known. That truthfully, that thing would definitely make sure that wars will be ended. And I'm sorry, that thing it would definitely bring a family together that hasn't talked with each other in forever. I'm just putting it out there. It's just like Screwball whiskey is fantastic. But if they had a little bit of Screwball whiskey, during Violent Night, I think it might have been a lot more violent. I don't know how much more violent it can get, but it probably could. I think we have a chance of making Violent Night very much more violenter with Screwball whiskey, Screwball eggnog. So just putting it out there. Um, yeah, man. Hopefully tomorrow I will definitely have a lot more energy, a lot more, everything for y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is today's really drained the shit out of me. My back is killing me and all the rest of this cool stuff. So with that, I gave you guys a good suggestion. I feel like you should go around, watch it. Not don't maybe watch. Maybe it might give your kids a little bit of a nightmare. Maybe make them think, oh, Santa's can be violent too. Oh my gosh. And yeah, just want to make sure that you guys, check it out, man. And just check out the show. Check out the movie. Check out the movie, baby. All right. So with that, I want to say I love all of you. where you can find the Cruising Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Patreon, YouTube, and anywhere you can find your podcast needs. That's where you can find the Cruising Podcast. Also, where you can find latest updates to the show is on Instagram at Cruising Podcast, also on Twitter at Nice Down Finance. And please leave a like and subscribe on YouTube, and also please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Written review on Apple Podcasts. It helps with visual. I mean, yeah, it helps with the visuals and makes people see the podcast pop up a little bit more with more engagement. So, and please go follow me on Instagram for sure. And we're almost at 700, almost at 700 follows. Just putting it out there. So, with that, I would like to say, I love all of you. Don't do anything I want to do. Catch you guys later. Deuces.